leave you guys with the definition of the word misdirection. Okay, because misdirection is something I think that plagues Black men especially. All right, and so misdirection is defined as Hey Siri, what is the definition of misdirection? The action or process of directing someone in the wrong place or in the wrong direction. Okay? Misdirection with Black men, because if we don't understand that the direction that we're supposed to be going is in a direction together, we are victims of that misdirection. We feel uncomfortable in rooms with our own people. We feel uncomfortable listening. We feel uncomfortable yielding. We feel uncomfortable being present in moments with our own people. And Black kings, we are the only people who know what Black kings go through. No one else can have sympathy for us. No one else is going to be able to save us. And so if we aren't tapped in, if we aren't locked in, if our arms aren't locked with our brothers, what we see is we'll just continue to be what we're seeing happen in the world. We'll continue to be the prey. And at the end of the day, we are the people who are given dominion over the entire earth. So I want to encourage you all to be connected to the people next to you, be present in this moment, be present with each other. I don't think you did a good job in this space if you don't leave with 5 new contacts. And a contact to me is first name, last name, cell phone, and email address. So you can really tap in with at least 5 new kings. And we want to encourage that in every moment you're ever in. And I also want to encourage you guys to have more awareness for your brothers and sisters in your everyday life. We should never be walking past other Black men and not at least saying hello. Okay, we are not looking at our enemies. We're looking at our collaborators. We're looking at our investors. We're looking at the people who help us build our visions. And I just need us to get on the other side of misdirection. Okay, the direction for Black kings to go into is towards each other. And we always find all these mental reasons. Wow, oh man, I don't like sun hat, man. I ain't fucking. Like all of those little simple things. We need to get past that because we will never be where we're supposed to be alone.
There are some summer employment opportunities for our young kings who are based here in Atlanta, in Fulton County specifically. There's some summer opportunities. Also, Delta is hiring right now. UPS is hiring right now. A lot of big opportunities for the summer. For those who need employment, any other resources such as if you're homeless, food, pantry services, mental health, behavioral health services, our government offers a wide range of services.
And we got the
place
plugs.
tap in. Yes, just want to make mention of that.
I just wanted to mention because someone said something about programs, so I just forgot to mention I'm a part of the team here. So anybody interested in signing up for any coaching, things like that, I can help facilitate that. The mentor and protege at King J. You can holler at me.
Kings.
Peace.
Kings.
Peace.
I say Kings, say Bill King. Kings.
Bill Kings.
Kings.
Bill Kings.
Kings.
Bill Kings.
What I want to leave us with just a couple words. One is I've come under the ideology, right? A lot of times I totally believe in our responsibilities to protect our women, protect our children. We call cover. We got to cover the communities. Our job to hold it down, right? And a lot of times it is promoted to us that it's about everything, as you said, but us. It's about the Black woman. It's about the Black child. It's about LGBTQ. It's about everything but the Black man, which is really the most targeted species on the planet Earth. Why? Because the Black man has been the most dominant species on the planet Earth. The Black man was the first man.
Right.
Whether you look scientifically or biblically. My wife and I got into a debate about the chicken or the egg. What came first? Everything comes from the Black woman. I said the Black woman, the soil, can't produce no fruit without the seed.
What you said?
Every seed on earth came from the Black man. That's why the Black man is the most imprisoned, was the most enslaved, the most to be broken, the most targeted in media, the most killed, the most targeted, the most misdirected. So it's very important that we build each other up. It's very important that we erect ourselves, because no one's gonna do it for us. So there's a couple of things. One, I had the privilege of bridging a gap between me and my father. Through some advice from some other black men. I didn't have a big beef with my dad. We was cool. We text every other week or something. We cool. He's with my mom. We cool. But I still had old grudges with my father. And I King Feniks mentioned, where you at, King Feniks? You took out? Right there. This mom said, yo, me and my papa was around my sperm donor. What I learned was this. I was able to free myself and free my father, not by forgiving my father for leaving me at 3 months old. Not by forgiving my father for smoking crack when I was a teenager. Not by forgiving my father for going to prison. I was able to release my father and release myself, not by forgiving him, but asking him to forgive me for judging him. Right.
Wow, that was hard. That was
Think
hard.
about that. I asked my father, not for me, like, I give you forgiveness for leaving me. I said, Pop, I want you to forgive me for judging you. So I don't know what that black man had to go through in the 80s to make the decisions he made. So all he did is inherit the trauma of his father, who inherited the trauma of his father, and his father was likely enslaved. So he's still figuring it out. And I don't make all perfect decisions as a father. But also what I did is I love who I am today. So had my father been there at 3 months my whole life, I wouldn't be the Jay Morrison that saved that man right there. Yeah. I wouldn't be the Jay Morrison that inspired that man right there. Yeah. I needed to be the Jay Morrison whose dad left at 3 months, that sold crack at 15, that went to prison at 18, in order to be the Jay Morrison y'all see today. Ain't no black house had my dad not left at 3 months. Ain't no social pump. Every experience you got in life was ordained and authored by our father's father's father, the Most High Father, who is a perfect author. So a lot of times we hold these grudges with our daddies who were just doing the best with what they had in their circumstance. There's plenty of us that have relationships with women and all kinds of things that go on, and we have children. It's like we do what we deem our best. But the goal is that our next generation gets better than us. So I don't have sons yet, but when I do, they'll be a better father than me, and I'm a great father. But let my daughter's moms tell it, I probably got some room to improve. I think I'm great. The child protection big. I pull up weekly, bi-weekly, birthday check-ins, all things that my dad missed, I do. I'm still not perfect. But my sons will be better than me, and their sons will be better than them. That's the inheritance we pass on. We can't pass on that inheritance and be blocking it with judgment and grudges. Your birthright is greater than a grudge.
Wow.
Your birthright from your daddy is greater than a grudge to your daddy. Because he wasn't all where you thought he should be. You ain't all the son you should be. So that your father is the first black man you know. Even if you even never met him, his DNA, that download, is running through you. You wouldn't look how you look if it wasn't for your daddy. So we gotta accept all the experiences we have, because without those experiences, we're not who we are today, unless you hate yourself. So you gotta accept your whole life how it is, so you can love yourself and release yourself. Every day in prison I spent, going through the earthquake in Haiti. You needed to go through that, kid. Had you not went through the earthquake in Haiti and been deported and drove with no license, all that shit, your story don't mean nothing up here. You gotta go through those things in order to be who you are. So embrace that with your chest out and love that. And our duty is to not let everyone tell us who we are or how we should be. How's everyone else, black women, white people, everyone else on a black man, how a black man should be a black man? You don't know me, you don't know my DNA. I know my call and my purpose. I know my gift. We know. But everyone else trying to misdirect and distract us from our kingship. That's why we speak lightly to each other and say, peace, king. So, as we close, thank you all for coming out to BBA. I want to encourage you all to be more consistent at being consistent. A lot of y'all showed up late today. I lived an hour away. I got here late, 30 minutes late, but I gave everybody a heads up. I'm gonna be 30, I said 40 late, I got here 30 late. But I live an hour away, didn't get home from hanging out with these guys last night. Outside last night. I ain't get home till 4 a.m. Literally, I'm on my driveway at 4 a.m. But I still got here reasonably. And for many of y'all. And I've been going out all week. You feel me? We gotta be more consistent. We don't say we want to be the change we seek and be a part of the community. Leading all that, yo, we gotta step up. Some of y'all live 5, 10, 20 minutes away. Only 2 hours late. You with it or you ain't. But consistency, gotta be consistent at being consistent. That's when you get the results. Right? So I want to encourage you on that. And lastly, as we go out and hang and party, I want every single man, young king, you hear me? Young king and wise king. As we go out here and we eat funnel cake and we grill, we barbecue, play games, every single man that hears my voice in this room, around the corner and everywhere, make sure you greet every single queen you see out in that parking lot and on that field. We're going till 5 p.m. today, this barbecue. Like you stay as long as you can. At 4 p.m., we're going to be honoring one of our brothers, the late Demarius Thomas, Pro Bowl, Super Bowl champion, NFL player who passed away this year. He's the Tulsa Real Estate Fund founder. He died from a seizure at his home here in Atlanta. He was one of our personal friends. We're going to be honoring and naming that garden after him today. That's the Demarius Thomas Community Garden right here at the Black House.
Great. Awesome.
A man that was a part of our fund, that supported everything we did, supported our family. We've done our projects together. We had our storm. He stood up, backed us, never turned the eye. Well, we want you guys to be a part of that. At 4, we're doing that. Stay till 5. But as you go out, I want every king here. I want every queen to feel overwhelmed with Peace Queen today. So I want every king here to speak to every queen you see and edify that woman. And just say, Peace Queen. Give them a compliment, right? So that's my charge to everyone today. We gotta be them leaders. It ain't just me. I can't just do it. Rez can't just do it. Every single one of y'all, we gotta step up and take this throne. That's when we start showing the change. When people see us actually moving in our kingship, all we gotta do is be it. All right? So appreciate y'all for that. Any other cool last words, right? All right, so listen. Everybody have fun today.
We got one quick. We have, our usual food coming in. I think they got a little turnaround because of the event, but we definitely want to make sure our BBA Kings eat. Food out there is free.
Yeah, it's for everybody.
Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be free food. So, we want to make sure our kings eat though, the young kings. What's that? We're gonna have some packaged lunches. I don't know if we're gonna bring them inside or leave them outside. That might be her coming in through right now. Maybe not. But we have these gourmet sandwich boxes. We might leave them inside. I'll give y'all kings a cue. Gotta come back in and grab them and go outside with them. Because enough we set them up outside, anybody gonna grab them. But they specific for us, so we're gonna set them aside for y'all, all right?
All right, and so when that happens, y'all are good on that. But if you guys don't get that, I have tickets for the food outside.
All right. So cool. As it was, everybody stand, please. It was some energy. The Black House first annual homecoming week, the Black House barbecue. King Bruce, come up here with me. You can stay here to work. And look at this young man's face. King Brew is going to be interning under me in a leadership capacity. Again, it's about kings building kings. We want to be able to pass the torch to other kings, to also lead and to be a part of this. If you got gifts, you got talents, you got experience, you got whatever it is that you can offer the group, bring them to King Brew right here. It's something you want to build on. We do need media folks. We need graphic designers. We need social media folks. We need everything. Whatever you got, we need it. All right? You want to be a part of this movement? He's like, how can I support? I got support. We don't have a 501c3 right now. That might be one of his first charges to get a 501c3. With donations and all that. We don't have a donation channel. Everything we do here is out of pocket. So if you want to support financially, get a membership. It's legacycentermembership.com. Get a membership. It supports the building, it supports BBA. That's how you can support financially. Get a membership. Legacycentermembership.com. That's your contribution, your tithe, your offering to the movement. Right? Simple as that. But let's end with some energy. Everybody enjoy yourselves, young kings. Run around the field. We throw on footballs. I mean basketball hoop out. All the hoopers in here. I'm gonna be in sport. Let's see what you got then. Gonna be a pro athlete. Let's see what you got. I got a mark. Go long, go, hook round. All right, so we're gonna do that. Let's have. So listen, we're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna eat again. I want everyone here your commitment, right? If who here can agree to meet that charge to edify each queen you see out here in this lawn? Okay. All right, there we go. That's the real men. Not you, King Sean. You said no. Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a good day,
All
fam.
right, so let's wrap this up. When I say kings, y'all say Bill Kings. Kings!
Bill Kings.
Kings!
Bill Kings.
Kings!
Bill Kings.
D-Day on 3, 1, 2, 3.
DBA.
Black House on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Black House.
D-Day on 3, 1, 2, 3.
DBA.
At the Black House on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Black House.
Kings!